Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about something I found so absolutely horrific and what needs to be done with every single daycare and animal care facility in the world. We could start right here in the US. It should be mandatory that all daycares and animal welfare societies have cameras in which can be accessed by law enforcement. And I'm going to tell you why. Story of Julie Mucklebust. You might have seen her. She is the grandmother of an 11-month-old boy who died after being allegedly suffocated at a Savage daycare last September. The name of the person who suffocated this little boy, I'm not going to even say her name. First name, her last name is Russell. Someone mentioned her behavior and actions at the scene immediately raised suspicion, drawing investigative focus to her as the primary person of interest. They said she had a documented history of attention-seeking behavior, including nonsensical 911 calls, fire starting, and erratic behavior towards other children. In an interview with police, she confessed to intentionally suffocating this baby and another child in an attention-seeking act. The employee confessed to the attempted murder of the first victim on 2 occasions and the murder of Harvey, this poor little boy. She had only worked at the daycare for 3 weeks before his death. I'm not saying this happens at all daycares. But my question is, how was this individual allowed to be employed and work with children and be in care of the least of these? This family is now without their son, their grandchild, their nephew, etc. When are we going to take the care of children seriously? I'm just wondering, why should this grandmother be made to suffer? What about his parents? What are we going to do? What are the other solutions? Just tell me. I need people to comment below, because it just seems like video surveillance is the way to go. And if the police can add other people to a task force to monitor these cameras, anytime a child comes home with a bruise from a daycare, a mark, they're crying when they get handed over. Children don't cry for just any reason. If they're frightened of a worker or a place where they've been harmed, they will show outward signs. This poor innocent child and other children suffered, and these daycares, some of them, I'm not going to say all, but need to be held accountable. If they don't want to put cameras in, tell them they are not going to be open for business, suspend their license. You need feedback from the parents. It's imperative. So anyways, my heart goes out to these people. I can't even imagine. No one should have to live through the loss of a child due to an intentional act. I mean, it's tough enough when you lose a child through a natural passing. But God forbid, if someone had ever touched my children, there would be hell to pay. So anyways, I hope the daycare worker, I always say, do unto them as they have done unto other people, but I always say that when it comes to people who cause intentional harm. So anyways, that's all I've got, and I will be back.